bag, but what this part of it is that I am a gospel comedian with a touch of class. And I know that this is called Juneteenth, so I am here to do a little skit for you guys, just to let y'all know that you still can have laughter, but there's still a ministry in the laughter. Amen? So I'm here, and what I normally do is I normally go down in my bag, and when I go in my bag, babies, I bring something out that everyday little things that make y'all realize that you can look at everyday things to understand that this is where we are today and what we've been through. Say what we've been through. See, y'all don't understand. Them young children, I was waiting on them young children. I was ready to get up here. I was feeling like Sealy. Go Sealy. Go Nettie. I'm ready to start running myself. I said, woo, the African tribe. Yes. So y'all know why y'all got y'all running and where you got it from. Amen. And you understand why we had these bare feet. Amen. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to do a try run for everybody. Y'all, I'm going to go in my bag and y'all say, Mama, pull it out your bag. I'm going in the bag. Mama, pull it out your bag. Sure, y'all sound like you've been to church. Oh, now this is what we have. Do how many children know what this is?
The rub, oh yeah.
Rub, that's it. All right. So now this rub board is a twofold thing. So we're talking about history here. We talking about history and where we come from, amen? So when we came from this rub board represents twofold blessing. Now this was the whitest clothes. How many know that they used to wash clothes with this? Yeah, amen. And when they scrub, they'll be scrubbing so hard. But how many know that they scrubbed those clothes and it wasn't like we're doing today? You know they got that new Shima, baby, that Shima, yeah, that new Shima, and they put just a little dab of water. It don't even get your clothes clean. Y'all hear me? Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, God. So I'm going back in my bag, but I'm gonna do this other fold blessing. We talk about history. And what they began to do with this, after they got through cleaning, they began to make a sound. Just like them boys made that sound with that drum, they made this sound with this board. And how many know that we didn't have much of nothing back then, but you had to make it something? Say, make it something.
Make it something.
And when we made it something, that means that the sounds that you hear today, that's the sounds where it came from. Oh, and they used to be in them fields and they used to run. And they used to make a humming sound. And sometimes, you know, when the preachers get to preaching, you know where it comes from. It comes from Big Mama. There it is. Here I am. Oh, yeah. Oh, and they used to make the best cakes. You don't know that Big Mama used to put a cake on this. See, Big Mama, that's why, you know, the girls say, baby, oh, that ain't you, is it? You know, I said, girl, this is all me. But how many know back in them days, those women had to be able to bear milk. It wasn't even their baby, but they be able to give milk unto those children. Amen. So I'm here to relate and recollect everything that come from back then. Now, I can't help that my figure is just maybe a little altered. And maybe, you know, they didn't have all of this. But at the same time, that's what they wanted. And at that same time, they wanted us, and they had us. They had us tied up. And a lot of us today, we are still tied up. We're still living in the past. When we can't live in the past, we got to understand that they fought for our freedom. They've been done through them whippings. And this pole right here is a good representation on how they made it for us. They made this so we can have a life today. So any of these children here today, I urge you and encourage you to listen to your older people, because we have been somewhere. We have been somewhere where we was chained up. Do you understand? That's why I got this noose around my leg, because it was something when they began to put the things around your legs, and they began to put it on your arms, so they began to pull you every which way instead of loose. So I'm here just to educate y'all babies. So this is Juneteenth. Juneteenth means we made it. We are free. And we don't have to worry about they're trying to take us back to where we became. And don't you let them. Our young black men, don't you let them. We're losing y'all day by day, minute by internet says they called it order number 3. That means that God, you know, even in the midst of their trials and their tribulations, God even put order. He said, this is going to be number 3. When y'all look at it on the internet, it said they put in an order for us to stop being slaves. We ain't slaves no more. We are free. We don't have to walk through that thing no more. If you decide that you want to be free, just like I dropped that one off, it's time now that we walk how our ancestors walk. Be proud of who you are. And stop going back to where you used to be. Because used to be ain't getting us nowhere. Used to be is getting us tangled up, tied up, and chained up. Because there is power in the name of Jesus to break every chain. Oh, hallelujah. So I just believe that God is doing something in this. This was a great establishment today. Today I have witnessed people come and sit down at my tent, and they said, that baby over there, she just sat down like she knowed me. You understand? And that's how we got to be today. We got to start acting like we know somebody. I said, because all of us need to learn how to stick together. Black power, we need to stick together and stop going against one another. Because see, when we go against one another, so that's what my bag is all about. I put things in my bag so you all can understand. Now this right here, now those children was up here, but they don't understand where they got all of their values from. The values of dancing. Those literally, they danced and they danced and they sung because they had it beat out of them most of the time. And today you ain't got to get no beating if you don't want it. Verbal and mental abuse is still here. I'm gonna walk over here. But anyway, here it is. If you did your hula hoop and they began to do their hula hoop, and baby, I can't hula hoop, but I'm gonna tell you, they began to do a song, and I guess they would say every round goes higher and higher, higher and higher. Every round goes higher. So every round that we do, children, grown-ups, we going higher, but we getting ready to take the shackles off. There's no more shackles holding you. There's no more shackles holding us. So today, fight for what we know that is right, and that is freedom. My grandmama used to sing this thing, and I believe that they would be in the fields. And grandmama always say, she said, princess, she said, if you don't want the devil to know nothing that you're talking about, you get to moaning. And I believe they moan in them fields. But they moan for us. They moan for us. And then we taking our freedom for granted instead of running for what we got. But today, I come to let everybody know it is time for us to stand up for righteousness and freedom. Because there is power in the name of Jesus. Help me. There is power in the name of Jesus to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain, to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. Young people, there's an army rising up, yeah, 'cause there's an army rising up. One more time, there's an army, 'cause there's an army rising up. What we gotta do to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. I feel them breaking right now. To break every chain, break every chain.